Hi all, Graham here, and tonight we've got another game of Saga. We're playing Age of Vikings. I'm using the Norse Gael, and I'm playing Matt at Reading Wargames, assisted by Wayne, and he's using the Vikings board. We played Clash of Warlords, following the scenario and deployment as per the book. Anyway, here's the intro. Have a look, see what you think. Here's the terrain. It's as you see, as the units are. However, you notice they're all spread out, and that's because we rolled where no unit can be within M of another unit, which was an absolute pain in the arse. And there we go. Made for an interesting start to the game anyway. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. As always, if you give feedback at the end if you like it, and share with like-minded.
Good. Okay, good evening. So tonight I'm playing Matt, and we're just going to play a very simple 6-point Clash of Warlords. Matt's using Vikings, and I'm using my favourites, the Norse Gaels. So deployment is, as you see, my dice are placed on the board as I've shown you, and lo and behold, we rolled that everything had to be more than M away. So as you can see, we're quite splashed around a little bit. So first move, I think we're all going to be just using manoeuvres just to get everybody back into some sort of shape. So here we go. So just playing manoeuvres. These ones here are my levy. Those ones there are my javelins.
Collecting and basing.
Yeah.
If you do a manoeuvre, you can only do a manoeuvre in the open. You can't do a manoeuvre in terrain or through terrain.
Sure.
Yeah. So. Sideways, like that.
They can move up to M, can't they? They can move less than M, as long as they move up to M.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it has to be the first thing they do.
Yeah.
Right, we're done. So now it's. I'm going to do no more. Matt, does Matt roll 6 dice? I believe, isn't it? 7. How many dice you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you roll 7 dice? Roll them in there. So Matt's rolled 3 common. 4 common and 3 uncommon. Okay, so Matt's placed his dice on his first turn. I think it's just a question of manoeuvring. There are no orders, so we're straight into the activation phase. Matt, what would you like to do?
Finish. At least that far away from you.
Yeah, we have to be anyway by deployment rules. So we should be. It's not mine. Might be yours, might be a nudge. You should be just a little bit over out of way. You are now.
If you're here and someone's got
My Matt, how dare you? I'll send it back.
yeah, you're going to have to do one end.
So these moves you can do for free.
Not obviously in multiple. You can't just go from here to here. Yeah. But you do get points for not using them. Yeah. Okay. So if you do hang on to them.
Are these berserkers, are they?
Yeah.
So Matt's gone for 2 warriors, 1 levy.
3 warriors.
Oh, 3 warriors. So 1 to 3 warriors, 2 half and guard, 1 of which is a berserker, and your warlord. Now your warlord, if you wanted to, he could activate them a second time. Now you've got movement dice on your board as well, so you could actually use them to activate, but obviously if you move them, the second activation, well, fatigue, yeah, exhaustion comes after 3 fatigue. So that's up to you. Happy as you are, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, okay. I'm going to lift. I've got 6 dice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice I can roll. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave 1 on determination, 1 on clenched fists. So I've rolled. Look at that. 2 commons, 2 uncommons, and 2 rares. Okay,
Because the top of your board's the same as mine, isn't it?
yes, it is. Yeah. Okay, so it's my second turn, and it's still going to be a little bit manoeuvring. I think the deployment kind of screwed me a little bit. So activate this unit of warriors to there. He's the day next one. He's going to then say, off you go, and they're going to get fatigue when they get there. So if I put a dice just to measure it. So there. And now I've got my shape. My half and wide activation, so I'm going to bring them over like that. And my levy activation, I'm going to bring them over like that. And I actually still got a warrior activation left. Okay, your second turn. I think that deployment thing messed us up a little bit. So you've got 7 dice.
Yeah.
You can leave dice on the board. I would recommend you re-roll them all.
Yeah?
Yeah, you've got no rares on there, have you?
No, I suppose.
So it's just. And you've got roller
1 rare.
4 uncommon and 1 rare. Okay, so it's Matt's second turn. Dice are placed. He has no orders. I have no orders reaction. So off you go, Matt. What are you going to do? Your warlord room, he's got a free move as well, and he can move.
Is it any unit within F?
S.
With an S.
Yeah.
You could order them to activate half the guard.
Why did I take this? I could have done all that just to get that. When the warriors are defense 4,
You should be just over LOA.
Wow.
Yep.
Sure, that was deliberate.
No, that was just the way it deployed. You need to get your bowman forward, really. I've no range, so all the time I'm sitting off. That's their advantage, is they can shoot. So the bowman is kind of what you need to use.
So move them up to M.
Remember, you can't shoot through or over. You have to have a direct line of sight. So if they're in the way,
Right. So
maybe when you move them,
yeah.
move them a little bit sideways, and then whether you're going to be able to shoot with them after. You might be able to get one round of shots off.
Move them like that.
Yep. You might be in range, you might not be, I don't know. Yeah, you should be, if you want to. Do you wish to shoot them now?
I do. Do you have to, if I've activated that unit, I can't like then move them and then come back to them, can I? Or could I?
Yeah, you can do it in whatever order you want to, yeah.
Okay. I'll do it now anyway. But...
Okay, so you're going to shoot. They get fatigue after they shot.
Yep.
I assume they're shooting at them, because that's all they've got in range.
Yep.
You've got 12 in the unit.
So I get 6, don't I?
You do get 6. Put that there. My guy, that is my warriors. So they have an armour of 4 for shooting,
Yep.
3 in melee. So 6 dice.
I have nothing to boost it with.
Nope, you haven't, no. And I have nothing to foil it, because my combat bonus is not a shooting reaction. So you hit me with 5. It's not good. I lost 3. First blood to the bad guys.
Take that one. Later one.
So what else you got? You've got 2 half guard activations. So the berserkers are moving up. Did you have 2 on them?
I've only activated them once.
So you activate them with a warlord, didn't you?
Yep.
So you could activate them again, but they're not within range.
They're not within range.
Whether you want to activate again twice, because then you'll have a fatigue.
I don't really want to give them a fatigue yet and chuck them up there on their own either.
Yeah. So leave it. Just leave them
there for now.
Now remember, you've got your warlord. You can activate him for 3 as well.
So he can move himself up, can he?
Yep. So he's got a thing called determination.
Right.
And he can move forward. So.
Wayne's got a solution chip. So
Excellent.
he's just going to come up to there.
What have I missed?
You could. You could do a manoeuvre with those if they've not moved yet.
They
have.
Oh no, have they?
I don't think they have.
No, they haven't.
So you could move them up to just over Elaway if you wanted.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
And I think
They could only shuffle sideways.
Yep.
Because they're pretty much out of the way.
They are just over Elaway, so they could go this way or that way.
So I don't really see the point.
So you're done then, aren't you?
I am.
Okay, so it's my turn. So this is actually turn 3.
Don't appear to have moved then.
Sorry?
You don't appear to have moved.
Just turtled up and hiding at the back.
I resemble that.
Just been down the cheap one. I should put that up. Going on the main road.
Back to 2 again.
Right, I'm going to leave. I'm going to roll. Set that off. Leave one rare on the combat bonus, one rare on clenched fist, and I'm going to roll the other dice. And I've got, that's really bad. 1 common, 4 uncommon. No, yeah, 1 common, 4 uncommon, and 1 rare. Okay, third turn, my dice are placed as you can see. I'm going to activate this unit of warriors. Of which you killed 3 already. March them forward, so they're within, I won't do the whole lot. They're in range of you there. My back rank will get in as well. I'm going to throw their javelins, so I've got 9 in the unit, so I get 5 dice. You've got an armour of 5. I'm going to spend a rare to put 2 more dice in there. You haven't got anything to foil shooting, not at the moment, and I'm going to spend another 2 more dice, 2 more dice to 2 more on there. And I'm just wondering, I can only double what I started, which was 5, so I could use my final rare, but I'm going to leave it on there. So I need 5s with 9 dice. Sorry? Sorry? And I get fatigue after. Now, no, this is my first activation as well. 5's needed. 1. Shocking. So you've got 1 to save.
You can only have a maximum of 8 in your combat.
At your beginning.
The unit can only ever have a maximum of 8d6 in their combat pool during the shooting turn.
Really? That's interesting. Didn't know that.
The attack against extra dice, they're added to the attack dice.
It's what you start with. It's your maximum of 8. And you've got 1 to save.
What do I want to save on?
You're saving a 4, 5 or 6. And you've saved it. So my guys come back. You get a fatigue. I was hoping to get a bit more off you there. My levy are going to move this way to the wood. My Halfman Guard are going to move to there, like that. I've got 1 on warriors, which I'm going to rest them. He's a bit pedestrian, but I needed warrior activation because most of my army is warrior.
Yeah, and you roll mostly guard or levy, yeah.
Beaters, yeah. Okay, it's your turn.
So you've rolled, like me, you've got 4 beaters.
I'll use the rarer roll.
5 beaters, 2 common and 1 rare. Okay, so Matt's third turn, and what are you up to, Matt? No orders? No orders reaction, so off you go.
So, and then he's going to tell the
Then need to rest.
rest. And then
Naturally. Same target. Must be.
yeah,
4. So you get 6 dice. Do you want to use your combat bonus to increase it, or
not yet.
not yet? So you're going to save it. My combat bonus is not a shooting reaction. It is only a shooting. So I cannot use it for defence value. So I have nothing. So just straight rolls. 4's needed. 3 hits.
I suggest that we carry on. Yeah.
2 dead. They're decimating me.
My turn will take a little bit more. Annoying way too many choices.
Okay.
and then I'm going to activate them again.
Yep. So you'll get fatigue after you shot. What I do is I always put it the wrong way up and then turn it over when it's. Again, nothing I can do about it. Saved them. About time. About time my dice turned a little bit. Starting to wobble there a little bit.
The way he's picking up at the moment. Yeah. The sooner it doesn't pick up.
Fatigue is up.
Warriors.
Yeah, that's why they
And they come.
Awesome. See, Dave, that makes sense. Well, I mean, what it does is if I need to yes, you've definitely got no issues with that. Doesn't do it, though. You can go for your 21 points anyway. You've got 21 points to go.
And you've got 2 half guard activations, haven't you?
Two to get there. It'd be one to move to like there, and then another second to charge.
I need to get into that.
Are they going in?
They're going in.
Okay.
And then they get the exhaustion after the combat, don't they?
No, you get the fatigue straight away for the second one.
After the movement,
Right.
So you got fatigue.
they'll get one
After the combat as well. Right.
Okay, so you've got an armour of 5. I've got an armour of 4. You've got 8 dice, which is 1 for 2. 4, 6, 7, 8. And I've got 6 dice. However, I am Danax.
Can I spend Asgard?
Yep, in a mo.
Yep.
I'm Danax. So your armour goes down by 1, as does mine.
you take the armour or the dice roll.
It's the dice roll.
So closing ranks, can you close ranks with her?
No, I'm not. No, I can't because I'm heavy weapon.
Didn't know it had your weapon. What
No,
you could
I don't think you can. Good question. I don't think you can. So you go first.
Okay. Spend a point on Asgard to remove the fatigue.
Now Asgard is
without close ranks.
I didn't think so. Asgard is an activation reaction.
Oh, so that only works the other way around, does it?
You can only use that in my turn.
Right, okay. Apologies.
That's all right. Do you want to use Heimdall?
I will use Heimdall, yeah.
Reduce your armour by 1 to gain 5 attack dice. So your armour goes down by 1. 4. And you get 5 dice. 5.
And I'll also spend...
Wait, my turn. So I'm going to use your up. I'm going to use combat bonus.
Yep.
To give me 2 more dice.
If I want to use that, my combat bonus defensively, do I declare
You
that
can.
now?
You can, yeah.
Okay, so I'll use mine to get 2 more defense dice.
Okay. So 2 defense dice. Put them on the board in the corner. I'm going to use clenched fist. This is because I'm using a rare. Take 4 of your available Saga dice and roll them and place them on your combat bonus. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, yeah, 4 dice. And I put them straight on the combat bonus. Like that. So now you go, and you have nothing.
Nothing, no.
I'm going to spend your So I've started with 6 dice because you can only have double your original attack pool. I'm going to spend 2 more attack dice, 8. I'm going to spend your fatigue. To I'm going to increase my armour to a 5. I'm going to spend these 3, 2 of them, 2 more attack dice, and 1 for a defence dice.
Okay. So you couldn't spend 1 defence dice.
For shooting, not melee. So, yeah, off we go. Do you want to do yours first as you're attacking? So you need 5s, but my armour but your dice is.
I think it does take your armour down, but it affects your dice roll. So 4s you need.
4's needed. So how many 4s have you got in there? I might as well do them now. So I've got 1 defence dice, 5s and 6s, saved 2, lost 4, so 4 die. Back on you, you're 4,
Yeah.
but you're modified, but my dice roll is increased by 1. Effectively, yeah. But it's important on some battle boards, it's the number, not the actual roll. So I hit you 8 times. You've got 2 defence dice.
And I need 4.
5s and 6s.
5s and 6s. That's not many. That's nothing.
That's 2, so they're gone.
They're gone.
Don't take them off yet. Because this unit might be within us.
So I lost 4.
which case you get fatigue.
The loss to combat, their mates have lost to combat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
They are within S.
I take a fatigue. So now you're removing
Fatigue to your warriors.
Okay.
Not sure if that was a fair exchange, really.
No, I wouldn't have thrown them in like that. Probably would have gone. Maybe either saved them or moved your
Move the berserkers up.
berserkers up
Right.
to these guys.
I think you're done, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
So it's my turn.
I can remove that fatigue.
I did lose a dice though. I did lose a dice. So I'm down to 5
That
dice.
one you're dropping your armour class.
Probably wasn't a good idea against the big weapons.
Especially as you were going in with a fatigue, so you can always drop the info.
Yeah.
So I've got 5
But you go
dice.
with the dice, you waste the dice.
And I'm down to 5 as well, so I'm scratching around. I've got 1 dice on my board left. So 5, 2, 5, 6, 7. I've got 2 left over there. So I've rolled 3 common, which is good for my warriors, 1 uncommon, 1 rare.
That don't include stations, yeah.
Okay, so my turn 4.
You must
I kind of got to do something about those berserkers because they're out. They're out in the open. I always tend to hide them away to the moment I'm going to use them. So my warlord's going to say rest. I'm going to activate this lot to move once. Which is there.
put him off.
You know berserkers, when they fight with 4
Yes.
per figure.
Yeah.
So these are javelin armed. That's 1 off there. Now they're going to throw their javelins, and I've got 7. So that's 4 dice. Berserkers have an armour of, although they're half the guard, for melee that's free, and shooting it's free as well.
But they're not really wearing much armour, are they?
No,
In fact, some of them aren't really wearing much at all.
Berserkers can't close ranks because they're a special.
Shooting.
Sorry?
Can't close
Oh,
ranks
no.
with shooting
No,
anyway.
I don't know why I said that.
You must play at least 2. If you go,
I'll take this one. Like, I mean,
there's one there. Wien and Budapest.
You've got an armour of 3. I've got nothing to pimp it with. You've got nothing to reduce it with. So I'm going to need freeze. So I've got 2 hits.
Yep.
So you've got 2 to save. On a 4, 5 or 6. So I'll kill 1 berserker. My unit's now going to charge you. I do take a fatigue.
You haven't got a monopoly, even though that's not the game.
You've got an armour of 3. I've got an armour of 3 because I'm javelin.
Right. So
In melee,
normal levy would be 4, would it?
they're not levy, they're warriors.
Oh, they're warrior, okay.
Yeah. So my roll is adjusted by 1. I've got 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got 12. 4, 8, 12.
Why is your roll adapted by 1?
Because when javelin charge,
Yeah.
they get a +1 bonus.
So you effectively need 2s then?
Yes. You can't close ranks. I go first. I'm going to use Spill Blood. This is after the shooting attack or melee has been resolved, roll as many available Saga dice, and I've got 5, as figures were removed, and place them on your roll them and place them on my combat bonus, which is there.
After it's resolved.
Yes.
Yeah.
On how many deaths there are.
Yours or mine?
Both.
Both.
You now go. You've got Asgard.
his hand.
Doesn't help them, they've not got
There are no more
Pass.
in this thing.
Yeah.
I do have a fatigue, so you could spend that if you wanted to increase your armour by 1 or decrease mine.
I will increase mine.
Put you back to a 3. Increase it to a 4, sorry. Obviously my dice roll is gone.
Basically, you're going to go for it. Go to the start. Just for one colour. And don't use it for anything else.
I'm 4s, 3s. I don't want to kill them. I'm going to use this now. I was going to save it. I've got a rare. Take 4 of your available sub dice, roll them and place them on your combat bonus. So I've got 4 in my combat bonus now. You passed, you've got nothing. I'm going to spend 1 for 1 more, 2, another 1, 3, 4. All of them to increase my rolls. So I go first, needing 4s, but my dice is adjusted by 1.
Yeah. You need 3.
Effectively. And I've rolled those. So if you want to do the saving roll on those.
Bad feeling about this. I need 5s and 6s, don't I?
5s and 6s. So you've saved 3. So they're gone.
They will be, but remove them at the end.
Correct. And now you're back at me, needing 3s. Jesus, look at the 6s on that. Well, you didn't miss, did you?
No, it's a shame that thing that 6s are extra.
I don't think you needed it, did you?
I'm not sure I can do that.
So 5s and 6s. My unit's gone as well. To, well, yes and no, 3. So I saved 3, lost loads. So 7 of mine died, 3 of yours died. So that's 9. I've got 10 actually, but there are no. I don't have 10. I only have 6 dice. So I rolled 6 dice on that ability earlier, of which I rolled 3 rares, and I put them straight in my combat bonus.
And then anything within S gets the fatigue.
Correct.
So
None of mine. So what a fatigue. That's a nice bright one. Okay, I've got a warrior activation, and I'm going to activate them to charge you there. Okay. So I've got an armour of 4. You've got an armour of 4. I've got 6. You've got 8. Both my dice are up, modified by 1 through my, because I'm using the heavy weapon.
yeah,
Now you can close ranks if you want.
takes away half my dice, but increases my armor.
It improves your defence roll at the end. So normally 5, 6, but make it a 4, 5, or 6.
It's really weird. And it's something to do with so fast.
Yes, I will.
Okay. So you lose 4. but your defence rolls improve. You've got a fatigue,
Yeah.
which I'm going to spend.
Can I use that Asgard to get rid of the fatigue first?
When you charge, it plays it as a reaction, doesn't it?
Yeah, so you should have used it earlier.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So remove it. So that's fine.
So I thought I'd have to wait until we were doing the...
No, if you read it, it says trigger after unit has been activated to charge. Before the charge is on, remove fatigue.
Right.
So you should have done it before.
But now we're resolving the melee, not the charge.
Exactly.
Right, sorry.
That's not a problem. So I'm going to use determination. If I win the melee,
Yeah.
your opponent cannot charge until the start of my next turn. So
I
next turn,
couldn't charge them if you win.
yes,
Right.
you can't charge at all. Cannot charge until the start of next turn.
Ah, okay.
So I need to win.
Yep.
So I'm going to use. I've got 6 in my pool. And I want to double it. So I'm going to go 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Because I could only go double what I originally started, so I've got 12 dice. Okay, so I'll go first, and I need 4s, but my dice is improved by 1. Effectively 3s. Take those out. I wish I could roll like that the other day against you, Wayne. So do you want to roll those?
And I need 4, don't I?
You need 4s because you close ranks. Wow, look at those bad boys.
So I lose
3. That's incredible rolling. I'm glad I had that ability now. Determination. So you go 4 back at me.
Yeah, and I need
But you're...
3s. Yeah.
Yeah, you need 3s. Hit me 3 times. Good rolling. To save. I lost 2. How many did you lose? 3?
3.
So I only just won that by 1 figure. So you were tied back S. You have to go directly away from the charge. I'm just saying this out.
You don't have to go directly.
You do, yeah. It's
If you can't go directly away from the charge,
Then you-
go to where the space is. don't you?
correct, but in this case there is plenty of space. So I've got
10 of them can still see anyway.
I've got my warlord. He's going to move second here. Just my ranks there. There. And I think I'm cooked. I'll put a dice against those just to remind us. I've got that. They can't do it. They can't charge until next.
But these dots could all charge. Just
Oh yeah, it was just that one unit.
Yeah.
So it's your turn.
Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice.
Doesn't say you move directly away from the charge.
Doesn't it?
It says you move directly away from the closest figure in the enemy unit they fought.
In which case I will
You can move
do.
it anywhere you want.
Okay, I
In which
stand
case I'll
corrected.
do that so I can
Yep.
get slightly better line of sight. That's right, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1 for the warlord, 5.
5, yeah. So you've got 2 common, 2 uncommon, and 1. Okay, so Matt's 4th turn. Remember this, just to remind you, this unit here, due to my ability of winning that melee just with determination, means that they can't charge anybody this turn. What's your plan then?
Warlord is going to tell them to rest.
Yep.
I'm I'm going to use activation to tell them to rest.
You can only rest once.
You can only rest once. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use an activation to shoot them.
Yep, that's fine. And I assume you're shooting at the squishy little target in the middle. So I've got an armour of 4. You've still got 6 die. Sorry?
It's not affected by shooting, it's only in melee that your armour's 3.
Who's that?
Your axeman.
Yeah, no, yes, I said their armour's 4.
Yeah.
Armour's 4.
Does have a fatigue if you wish to spend it?
Yeah, might well do. I spend your fatigue, the armour up to 5. Nothing I can use to enhance the pain that's coming my way.
You'll be alright.
5's needed. 1.
Yeah, you see.
Saved it.
It's the second shot you've got to worry about.
Well, what's coming?
They get fatigued, do they?
Not yet.
Not yet.
So you're going to shoot them again now, aren't you?
Yeah, activate again.
Yeah. So you get fatigue after you've shot. So you've got it
Right.
this time, my armour is 4.
I was basically, I knew that there were no picks.
Oh,
Hit me twice.
get away with it here.
Come on, baby.
Get away with it.
Not that well though. I lost 2, which more critically means I've lost another dice again.
But it's not count. No, because I still needed to do that one. Right. So make 0. I had 2 of it. It's alright, I only lost 7.
Well, think about this. So you could either shoot them again
Yeah.
to try and wipe the unit out, because you might get extra points. Do you for a unit wipe?
I think you do. I'll check it, but I think you do.
Yeah.
You could. Are they in range of these guys?
No.
So you could move them so they're up. Now, obviously, you might throw a load of dice to try and wreck you. But next time, you'll be getting a shot on his half guard.
That would probably make sense, wouldn't it?
You could spend your fatigue to slow you down, but I think you'll still be in range.
Yeah, there's no point me doing that.
So you will still have 2 fatigue.
I can always rest them again next turn and
Rest on it, and it puts a bit. It then forces him to do something with that
Oh!
unit.
What do you mean? I'm enjoying hiding back by this ruin.
Are you spending for the slowing down?
No, I'm not.
Now, you don't. All you need to be is like within hour of them.
Your rear rank has got to be as well, though.
Because you want to stay within S of your warlords.
and then they got the 2 fatigues now.
They got the 2 fatigues. So now you're forcing my hand. I'm having to bring out my hammer.
And then
Okay, warriors up.
would you move him across behind them and then move both sets of warriors up? Or would you move one set up twice?
I'd move both units, I think.
So if the warlord uses determination and moves himself up
Yeah.
there, activate one there, so they can move up to
10, 16, 20, 4, 20.
Remember, you can change your formation, so you don't have to stay 4 wide. You can go up to 3 wide.
Ah.
Just do it.
like that.
You're actually in a quite strong position there. Even though you've got no dice on your board whatsoever.
You had 6 left at the end of the game.
I think you're not in a bad place. Right, turn 5. I have 2 on my board. I rolled 4 dice. 1, 2. Sorry? 3 dice even. It's getting worse. 3 dice. And I'm not even going to think about that. I'm going to roll that one again for another one. So I've got 2 commons and 2 uncommons.
It's all about learning exercise, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so it's my fifth turn.
Here he comes, the master at work.
The master.
What's
First
the
things,
magic?
the magic. Show me the magic. Yes. I'm going to move them.
That way like a coward.
Sorry?
That way like a coward.
Well, yes, naturally, or even this way. Do you wish to slow them down? Or let them move full speed?
How want to slow them down? Spend your exhaustion.
Spend his fatigue.
Yeah, a fatigue. Yeah. That's exactly what I'll do. That changes them from a medium to a short.
Yes.
And if there's 2 fatigue, you can just cancel it entirely, can't you?
He's going to say, off you go. And you're right, I am committing the guard.
Here they go.
And then I'm going to send them in there. Show me the map.
Overwatch.
No Overwatch.
Overwatch, is this some sort of Warhammer thing?
40k thing, yeah. If you get charged, you can shoot your guns at them, basically.
No Overwatch. I do have a fatigue for second activation. So we have a melee. You have an armour of 3. I have an armour of 5. Where is it? Both dice are adjusted by 1 because they've got Danax as well.
Yeah.
I've got 16, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. You've got 4.
Yeah.
You can't close ranks.
Because I'm levy.
Because you've got an unusual weapon. I go first. I'm going to spend common for another dice.
Yeah.
I have a fatigue. You could spend it if you want to.
That would decrease your armour, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would, or increase yours.
I will.
Or you can leave it
I will increase mine.
to a 4. I'm going to use one of yours.
Yeah.
Put you back down to a 3. And I'm going to, if I knock you down to a 2, then I'll hit you with everything. So I'm going to spend your 1.
The ones don't always miss it.
But you're an armour of 2, but remember my dice is adjusted.
Yeah.
Be rolling one, and he's getting +1 to his dice.
So it always becomes a 2. So I'm going to hit with everything. I'm going to use Spill Blood.
Is that the one if you win?
No, if I whatever dies
Yeah.
generates more dice for my combat bonus.
Right.
I don't get defense dice at all with these.
Don't need it. It's not what they're about, is it? It's
No, it's not. No.
about ripping them a new one.
Yeah.
They
You're about to
might
do.
not be here in a minute. Well, they won't be. Well, they might be a couple.
There might be. 16 for 1. You've got to say 5s and 6s. 5s and 6s.
Why doesn't Matt do his first? His attacks first.
But I'm just working out whether I do clinch fist or combat bonus. That's all I'm using. But I'm
Really need any more attack dice?
no, but I'm thinking about for the next melee.
There isn't going to be one.
So, okay, so do your 4 then. You need 4s. 1 to save. I don't save it, so I lose 1.
He lost his shield.
Is he? Okay, so they're all automatic hits. So you've got to do all of those on 5s and 6s. You save 4, but I had 16, so 12 die with just the unit. So before you move them, you've got
To measure short.
fatigues.
Yep.
So now you move the bone. I'm going to move my warlords this way. Away from the, what did you call them earlier? The fatigue bombs. Okay, so it's your 5th turn.
Yep.
Still not bad. So 4 dice in there. So you've rolled, that's pretty decent, 2 rares and 2 beaters.
Shouldn't you
Oh, yes.
have stuff in your combat bonus?
Yeah, I should have done that. So I need to roll these. Leave them there. You might. They're good dice. You'll keep them, I'm sure. These go on my combat bonus. Thank you for that, Wayne. So I rolled 2 rares and 4 non-rares.
See? After you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I've just rolled. This is my 6th and final turn. I rolled a common, an uncommon, and a beta. Just to state what happened in this turn. He charged forward, vaporised this unit, fatigues here and here, but not here, and he's defended his warlord by sliding these across and bringing those back in front of his warlord. Okay, so it's my 6th and final turn. I'm going to rest them, and then I'm going to charge them into this group here, like that. Let's see what damage we can do to these. Armour of 5, armour of 4, Danax, 14 dice, 7, 10, 14.
They're already going for Valhalla. Rather than remove the fatigue, you might as well give yourself 3 more attacks.
Now, you can close ranks if you want.
Now I'm going to take you down with me.
Good move. I will use your fatigue to increase my armour to a 6.
That solves that question. I'll use 3 to give himself 3 more attack dice.
How many dice?
3.
3. That's nice. Well, I've got 14. I'm going to use a rare with 2 more. You pass. I'm going to use a rare with 2 more. I'm going to use Clenched Fist, which it's a rare, and it allows me to re-roll 4 dice. Well, that's handy. So 2 rares and 2 commons going back in my attack pool. I started with 14, so the maximum I can have is 28, isn't it? You're on 3s at the moment. I'm going to spend a rare for 2 more.
Is that a rare?
It was a rare. It was, yeah, I did. It was.
It's got B on it.
I rolled it. It was a rare. I've still got 2 more in there.
Check the video footage.
Check the red video footage. I've got 1, 2. It doesn't matter anyway. Have I got enough? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 to kill 5. I'm going to go with that.
I'm struggling to stand up with the weight of those dice.
Right, I'll roll. And if this goes, if they survive this, I want to kick myself because I've got another 4, 8, 10 dice there I could have used. So, 4s, but my dice increased by 1. Take 1s and 2s out. There's a few in there. Oh no! 7, 8 1s and 2s. What's that? A 9! I did knock that. Shit. 9. You roll them to save.
What am I after?
5s and 6s. Shit, I can't believe I rolled so many. It would be incredible to get something out of this. You save 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough. Back on me, more importantly.
I failed 7, didn't I? Yeah, not enough.
So, you need 5. You need 6s, but your dice are improved by 1, so it's 5s. 2 to save. Saved 1, lost 1. So I lost 1.
Like, just for the round that
Fatigue for me.
And I've given
Yep, thank you. My warlord is going to be with this group here, and he's going to say to them, I'll go 4, getting on 3s, you've got 7, but I've got dice, haven't I? 4, 8. You've got 8 and 7 in it, you know. I'm going to say to them, charge. Okay. Might be a little bit of a mistake. My armour is 3, but I've got a javelin. Your armour is 4. It's been modified down. So I've got 4 dice. You've got 7 dice. 4, 5, 6, 7. You can close ranks if you want. You don't want to. I'm going to use 2 more dice because you've got nothing. So I'm just going to increase my attack pool to 8.
That's all you can do.
That's all I can do.
Yeah.
So I need 4s modified by 1 for javelins, becoming 3s. My 1s and 2s continue. Look at that lot. So 4 to save.
Needing
5s and 6s. Wow! Just the 1. That was a mistake, maybe. Back on me.
then I need
Needing 3s. You missed 2. 5s and 6s. I need to roll like you just did. So I lost 3. Lost 2, sorry, yeah. Thank you.
You did roll like I did.
I did roll like you did. But unfortunately, I lose, so I go back. You put the fatigue on, didn't you?
No.
It's on there already?
You both have to didn't spend it.
Ah, shit, I knew there was something I should have done.
So I gain that as well, don't
So I've got a second fatigue. I cocked up there. I should have used this fatigue. Because I would have been hitting him on 2s, maybe. Warlords move. He's looking a bit vulnerable there. Might just got 2 fatigues.
Send him in.
Sorry. Can I reach? Can reach.
I'm Graham. Look at those dice sitting on your board. You're not going to use them, are you?
Nah, true. Charge. You just talked me into that.
He's got 2 fatigue.
I know.
That was part of the plan, wasn't it?
Well, it was. I was hoping to go in with a few less of them there. I have an armour of 5.
Glory for the warlord.
Valhalla, more like. For I get. It is a big lag. I like him. 8. How many in your unit? 6. 6. You can close ranks if you wish.
Nah, let's try and take him out.
Okay, good lad. I'm going to spend your fatigue, drop you down to a 3. I won't forget this time. You pass because you've got nothing. I'm going to spend your fatigue to... increase me to a 6. And then I'm going to spend another dice. 9. I'll need the other 3 over there, I think. Something's coming. And that'll do. Pass. So I go. Needing 3s. Come on.
Has he got a Danax?
Sorry?
Has he got a heavy weapon?
Oh yes, he's got Danax. Well reminded.
Blimey, you guys are brave.
So I'm actually hitting you on
2s.
1s.
Me, that would be on the sideline rolling so quickly.
One's anything but a 1. I rolled 2 1s. So you've got, you need to save with those. 5s and 6s because you didn't close ranks. Save 3, lost 3. Save, lost 4, sorry, yeah.
There's nothing.
Back on me now.
So I need 5s and 6s.
Yes, indeed, yeah. 5s and 6s. 3. That's not good. That was good rolling.
Go on, Greg.
Saved 1, lost 2. So he's taking 2 fatigues. You go back because you took more.
Yeah.
Didn't kill your unit. And that is the end of my turn. Sorry? And 1 more for the melee, yeah. The unit wasn't broken.
He takes
Oh, they, yeah.
for the man.
So what?
He's exhausted. Means he can't. Were you to hit him?
Yeah.
I hit you 1 harder. So your armour effectively becomes 5. Right, it's your turn, so you've got 2 dice. Pop them in. No decision there. So 2 beaters and a common. So it's last turn of the game. Matt, he seems to want to threaten my big man, which is most disappointing. What are you going to do, Matt?
I'm going to try and take your warlord's head off.
Okay, so you're activating the warriors to charge.
I am.
You are S away, so there's nothing I can do about it because we had a melee a moment ago. Take the fatigue with them. Right, okay, so I've got an armour of 5. You've got an armour of 4. I am exhausted. I still get 8 dice. 6, 7, 8. I am Danax. This is interesting. So it's a double up and down. So we get that, and we get that. but also there's an additional modifier for me being exhausted as well.
Okay. So I need 2s at the moment.
2s. Now, my armour is currently 5.
Yeah.
I've got a Danax.
You need 4s to hit him.
Yeah.
He needs 4s to hit you.
3s.
4s. Because you're exhausted.
Oh yes. No, that's wrong. Being exhausted, I hit him harder. It's harder for me to hit him rather than he. I don't.
Cancels your Danax.
Yeah, it's effectively, yeah.
Danax means you hit him on 3. Exhausted means you hit him on 4s.
Yes. So it's exactly parity.
So we're hitting each other on 4s.
So you've got 2 dice.
Yeah.
I can't close ranks. What do you want to do?
I'm going to spend some frig to remove my fatigue.
That's nasty. That's really nasty. Okay.
Teaching him well, Glenn. Exactly the thing you would have done.
It's exactly what I would have done. I'm looking at you. You only got 2. I've got 6 dice. Your warlord's not going to come out over there because you've only got 1 activation, so you're going to do nothing over there. So I have to spend my dice to start increasing my attack dice even more so.
Okay, I'm going to use Valhalla to remove one of them.
Gain
3, but unlimited because of the...
up to 2.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to spend. We've got nothing else. I've got 2 more in my combat pool, which gives me 2 more dice, like that. I'll do mine first because mine is build the tension a little bit. So I need 4s, and I didn't do that well. Just the 4. Do you want to roll your 4 saves? They're not bad.
Chopped him in half.
Chopped him in half. More critically, you need 4s. Oh! 3 6s.
Come on, Gray, you can do it. You can do it, Gray. You've done it before.
I've done it many times before.
Chicken bones.
Chicken bones. Oh. You killed the warlord. So the warlord dies. Fatigue round, but it's fairly irrelevant. We'll have a quick count up and we'll see what we've done. Do you want to move your warlord? It's done anyway. So.
It's done, yeah. It's done. Yeah.
Okay, so we did the count up. Wayne has been the adjudicator, the hostess with the mostess. Matt got 21, but I got 25. Interestingly, we were talking at the end whether Matt, if he charged here, would he have made a difference? Now, he would have needed to have killed 4 of my half guard to equal me, or 5 to go above me. And I would have, obviously, every 2, I would have clawed a point back as well. So maybe it wasn't worth it. If you'd have charged me, you might have killed 2 or 3.
Would have been unlikely to tip it.
But I would have killed probably the same, if not a few more. You might have narrowed it, but not made it any further. What did you think, Matt? Good game?
It was good, yeah.
Thoughts on the Viking board?
Probably didn't use it as well as I could have done.
Yeah. I would say that the scenario was interesting. Having been dispersed at the beginning, I think killed me, certainly for a turn and a half. And my second turn, not rolling any common dice, and not being able to move the majority of my warriors was a pain in the arse. But no, it's a good game.
I was a bit keen with my half and guard and left my berserkers
Coming
hung them
full-
out to dry. But
You did there a little bit.
Yeah.
And also you charged a unit of 6 with 8, and I was always going to win that, even if I lost the money, because I had the numbers. Wayne, as an impartial observer,
Yeah, first time I've seen the Norse Gaels. They are a complete wrecking ball when it comes to melee.
yeah, love them.
So I was surprised you hung back a bit. Once that big half guard unit got going, nothing could stand up to it.
The problem with the Norse Gale is you've got to go in several places. You can't just go in one, because obviously you do the damage in that one place, but then they get picked off. And in particular, if I lost that unit there, that was worth 8 points on its own, plus another one is 9 points. and it's a really expensive thing to lose. It's a third of my army just there. Anyway, yeah, good stuff. Enjoyed that. Thank you very much for your game. And I look forward to playing it.
Yep, great game. The dispersed deployment on turn 1 and only having 3 dice, and on turn 2 having all those uncommons really didn't help me too much. Hopefully Matt enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll be playing again soon. If you like what you saw, share with like-minded. Take care and see you all soon.